So we just got some absolutely insane rumors about Spider-Man Brand New Day, including characters, plot, and so much more. We're gonna dive into all of these rumors, but before we get started, we're less than 100 subscribers away from 3,000. If you're new to this channel, I would love to have you here. Leave your comments down below with your thoughts on all this stuff because I read every single one. I most likely will respond, and yeah, I would love for you to join this community. Let me know down in the comments what you're most excited for with Spider-Man Brand New Day. Okay, let's talk about the rumors. So there was an event held yesterday called the Disney Blockbuster Consumer Products Panel. This event allegedly showed looks at Avengers Doomsday as well as Spider-Man Brand New Day, and yeah, there's some things that we really need to talk about. One of the attendees supposedly heard that the villains for this movie include the likes of Scorpion, Boomerang, and Tombstone. So let's just talk about that first. Scorpion was actually in Spider-Man Homecoming. We even got a post-credit scene with him talking to Vulture, and it's been so long since then that I feel like we have to tell a Scorpion story. This is also really exciting news because for the longest time, we didn't know if this movie was going to be multiversal based or street level. Spider-Man No Way Home was a multiverse movie. We have all of these multiverse movies happening right now with Secret Wars and Avengers Doomsday, so we kind of want and have earned a street level Spider-Man movie, especially with the ending of Spider-Man No Way Home setting up the street level, no more Peter Parker, but just Spider-Man character. So having Scorpion is going to be incredible, hopefully. I would love to see them bring him finally to live action. It's a villain we have never seen before on the big screen, so that would be really cool, as well as Tombstone. Tombstone's another character that was very prevalent in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and I wonder if the success of that show and those characters allowed them to maybe experiment with a big screen adaptation. I also love how they're supposedly doing multiple villains for this movie instead of just one. Tombstone, Scorpion, Boomerang, these are all crime-based characters that really cement Spider-Man as the hero who protects the neighborhood. And while I don't know too much about Boomerang, I know what kind of character he is in Spider-Man's Rogue Gallery. I think we need a big heavy hitter villain, and that I think is going to be Mr. Negative. If they go this route and have Mr. Negative, Scorpion, all of these other street level villains, and potentially some street level heroes like Daredevil and the Punisher, this film is automatically going to be one of the most hyped things for me. And honestly, I don't think it's far-fetched to say that we could have some multiverse elements in here, and we don't know if this is going to be taking place before or after Doomsday. I mean, this could even take place before all of that stuff and before even Daredevil Born Again. We don't have a timeline on when this film takes place, but we're starting to finally get details besides the title. Something else that fans spotted at this event was a giant standee that had a picture of Spider-Man in a new costume. Now, people immediately jumped to conclusions that this was going to be Tom Holland's new Spider-Man look, and while it does look very similar to his No Way Home ending suit, I do enjoy the bigger lenses on this render, but it's actually a stock photo. This is nothing new, but if they're going to be putting this out and advertising it as the Spider-Man MCU character, I have a feeling that the suit they're going with, which Destin Daniel Cretton said there is a new suit, will hopefully look something like this. I'm a huge fan of the big lenses, especially in the comic books, and Andrew Garfield's second movie, I think that was one of the best suits, so if they're trying to mesh that together for the new film, keeping it very street level, less tech, I love it. Also, interestingly enough, they had a picture of Dr. Doom drawn by Alex Ross advertising Avengers. So these are clearly placeholders for the actual images that they're going to be using to promote these films, but I wonder if these pictures that they chose to advertise for are with reason. Like, is this how Spider-Man is going to look, and is this how Dr. Doom is going to look? Because if both happen to be true, I think they're going to knock this completely out of the park with the costume design, and I think a lot of fans are going to be really happy. Another big rumor that we got is that Sadie Sink is going to be playing Mayday Parker in this movie, the daughter of Peter Parker and Mary Jane, hopefully maybe with the red hair being the daughter of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. That way they can maybe do a little bit of a multiversal element in here, maybe in the third act or a post-credit scene or something like that. If we get to see Tobey again, that's great, especially if we get to see how him and Mary Jane have created a family. Maybe Tobey's Spider-Man is going to try and tell Peter Parker, our Peter Parker, Tom Holland, that there's more to life than being Spider-Man, creating a family and things like that, because he's just ditched his Peter Parker personality or identity. My mind is running wild with all of these different ideas and things that they could do with this film, these villain rumors, these casting announcements. There's so many different things that are getting me really, really excited. The only thing that's really made me worried was the whole discussion on the multiverse versus the street level stuff, and that's between Sony and Marvel. We also have to take this with a grain of salt because, for one, Sony is supposed to be announcing the Spider-Man stuff, not Disney, and this was just a rumor of something that someone said from an event. If there's more things that come out about this, of course I'll make videos on it, and especially if these rumors are proven false, I will let you guys know. I would love it if this movie kind of sets up a street level gang war between Kingpin, Daredevil, Spider-Man, all of his rogues gallery. I mean, this could be really cool. I know there are some issues with Kingpin in terms of his appearances in live action films with the rights and things like that, but nonetheless, that would be awesome. Who knows, maybe we even get Spider-Man in Daredevil Born Again Season 2. Guys, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I need to hear what you think about this. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all very, very soon.